This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there. Good for a Washington first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
I mean, look at this Packers defense against the pass. Just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, this defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A very solid gain of 27.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it makes the score 7-0.
Packers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Here we go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. When you look at this defense, they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On play action. Love to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 46 yards. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why? Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 66 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Play fake. Here's Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Love looking to throw it. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Brandon McManus to kick off 4.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd manageable with that run.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now is Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Parker touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Here's Daniels. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To the air goes Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. To throw is Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Daniels looking to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Swipe. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Eckler trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on them. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gay is on for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 each.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a...
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On second down, here's the option. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Okay,
So
ready?
from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Well, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
10 seconds. Drill green. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 52 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught by his running back, Austin Eckler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go. Edo, ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready, set.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Steal, flat. Set, hut.
Final play of the half. Love. Here's a ball deep from Musgrave. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Still fighting. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 9.
Down. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
White. 30.
Love now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
Mega.
Here's Love. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Love, they go play action now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Set, red, hut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. 69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. You, yellow. Ready.
Glove. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
It's 4th down. Brendan McManus on for the Packers field goal.
The kick by McManus is good. And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go. Start.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Samuel going to go in motion right. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
A gain of 14.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he is into the end zone for Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Golden now to return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and a couple. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So they run the option here on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Down. Zone right. Yellow. 22. Fury. Yellow. Smash. Red. Set.
Now Love. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Set. Ready. Blaster. 6. Yellow. Cut.
Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Cardinal.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
And he will have a Commander's 1st down, and that should just about do it.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
42. Packers 31.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Love. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Here we go. Pause red. Ready?
One last shot now for Love. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Commanders, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a fun matchup in store between the visiting team and the Green Bay Packers.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 52 blue. Blue striker. Right, white.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Straight.
Looking for a throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On the double.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll run a draw with Jones. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Ready.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Vikings nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
For Green Bay.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Black shot. Hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Set. Hut. Ready.
From the 39. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Cut.
They go play action on first. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Still sticking with the passing game. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Okay.
Back to throw now. Finds a man right side. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Let's go. Set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. They connect for the first. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Working inside the red zone. It's caught left side by Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready. Set.
Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds it. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Look at this, the tight end getting a carry here. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Vikings trim the lead to 1. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7.
Will Weckers to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Down.
Love from the gun. The ball is out! Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Green Bay.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here. They stick with Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's 2nd and 5. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the
Thrown on 1st down, Love. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's put.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A 4-yard run, but it doesn't help a ton. It's 3rd and 12.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air with Love. Throwing the out route complete. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Has some space inside the 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 50, quick, set.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll try and throw it here. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here's the snap on 4th. That's caught beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 10 black. Black ultra. Set.
Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. He found some space. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got it. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Hut, hut.
Power with a big tight end. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Check right. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hits him on the out route. He's got it in the red zone. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set, ready. 10 black, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Blaster, 6.
Pass play on first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Down. Ready.
Love now off the play action. forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Final throw before the break. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing, it's Love. This one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming, Love. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Getting out to his left. He's running with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Ready. Black 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's got it near the 8. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
First down from the red zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 30. Right.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. Ready. Ready.
From the 42. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Squad red. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Black. Ready. Black. On.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Ready.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Snap. Red.
They're going for this. He lets one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Let's go big. Red 38. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Blue 32.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
3rd down from the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 21. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Love. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
22,
Ready, set.
it's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, set. Red. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 21. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Right through.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Come on, set.
They'll throw on first. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
32. Ready?
From the 39. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Red. Black. 95. Ready.
From the gun on third down. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Let's go. Yellow. 43. Fight. 97. Yellow. Cut.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.